Welcome back to another episode of the Offer a Hustle. It's your favorite cousin, Deona Hustle, host of the Offer a Hustle. Welcome back. I feel like we've been gone for too long. This kind of counts as season 2. I don't know. I'm claiming it season 2, and we kicking off with a heavy hitter guest. I can't wait to introduce who he is, but major shout out to NSPN for all the production. We got 3 cameras, period. Clock it. And then also shout out to the Zoo Studios for allowing us to record our podcast here. Make sure you book your time ASAP. If you're an artist, producer, whatever, make sure you get into the Zoo Studios to create your next project. All right, now for today's guest, I met him back in, I feel like 2018. I was in college still at UMKC, and that's how we were introduced. And around that time, I had the honor of emceeing for UMKC's men's and women's sports. So I was kind of in the stands, kicking it with the student body, also DJing just a little bit and just turning up the entire student section. But this guy has over 25 years of experience in radio, TV, production. He has what I call one of the best announcing voices that I've ever heard, ever. When you hear him call out a lineup, you know exactly who it is. And my guest today, Rich Linden.
Hey.
What's up, Rich?
Hey, I'm so happy to be here, okay?
Thank you for making the time.
It's been a journey.
It's been a journey. You have done a lot of stuff because I know when we met, like I mentioned, it was back in about 2018, somewhere around there. So we'll go down that journey of when we met and then your journey of being a DJ back in the late 80s.
Yes.
And kicking off your career and
Doing my
then
thing.
radio, TV, film. I know that you have that under your belt as well. And the Linden Group.
Linden Group.
So it's a lot that we're going to dive in today with Rich. But I want to kick off with a icebreaker.
Icebreaker, let's go. Let's break the ice.
It's going to be simple now, but it's going to be this or that. So you don't be trying to think too hard.
We're going to go.
All right. And if you guys, look, Rich has had a lot of partnerships too. He's worked with the Royals. He's worked with, of course, UMKC, lots of other professional leagues. So if you are like, I got a contract with both of them, I can't pick, I give you one pass.
No worries, man.
All right. Chiefs or Royals?
Chiefs. That was easy, baby. Let's go.
NCAA or MLB?
Oh, NCAA, man. All the time. I love my college.
College sports is
Love
crazy.
my college sports.
All right. Would you rather DJ or MC?
Oh. Depends on where I'm DJing. Okay. I've had some beautiful DJ places, but overall, MC probably.
Yeah. Casey Mo or KCK?
The Dot, baby. What?
I didn't know where you were from.
Kansas City, Kansas. Okay.
Yeah. Winstead's or Town Topic?
Oh. Depends on what time of day it is.
So this is a late night grab.
Town Topic, baby. That's a no-brainer, too. Town Topic.
I don't get it. I don't get the
Topic.
hype. I don't get the hype, but shout out to Town Topic. Okay, you travel a lot. You do a lot of world-class events. You've been around the world. When it comes to you traveling, maybe even in the country, would you prefer to do it by plane or bus?
Drive every time.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the longest you've ever drove?
Well, this is for another episode, but my father-in-law was caged up on some crazy gun charges in Mexico, and I drove down there with a backpack of cash, and I negotiated with the drug cartels, and I drove him back. So I drove about, I don't know, 62 hours.
Jesus.
I had $68,000 in cash
so
in
Rich,
backpack.
He has a whole nother life that we don't know about.
That's not for today.
let me
but
find
I have
out
driven
Rich.
a lot.
Let me find out Rich was working with BMF too. I don't know. No. I kid. All right. Hotel or B&B when you are traveling for your events?
B&B.
The B&Bs are better.
I love it.
Yeah, I do like
and
it.
I like to meet the people, you know?
Okay.
I'm always about connections.
Yeah. Okay. Bonus question for you. What's been a memorable celebrity or just a memorable moment that you've had thus far in your career?
This right here, being with Deona Hustle, baby. Hustle off air, hustle every time.
Yeah, I love that.
No, but for real, I've met, and you know this too. You meet a lot of people. Mm-hmm. The only people that really stick out, a lot of really good people too. So that's it. Just those people doing good works outside of their celebrity or their fame. How you take what you've been given and your talents and what are you going to do with them outside of entertaining? Yeah. And those are the people that really stick with me.
That's real.
Okay. Yeah.
Now I'm going to take it all the way back to about 2018. Mm-hmm. I'm sure at some point they were like, hey, we got this girl. She's outgoing.
Yes.
All that stuff. We're gonna throw her into the mix with you.
I said, Lord have mercy.
And I still have the video actually of when you introduced me for the first time. I still have that, so I'm definitely gonna have to play that back.
I got to see that.
But at that moment, like, you did a phenomenal job of introducing me, and I was just like fired up and everything. I was just like, all right, hey,
she's ready to go.
I'm just green out here, just excited. But when we first started to work together, I do remember you always being helpful, mentioning things, because a lot of times people might not do that because people might be like, oh, we're in the same space. I crawled, so you got to crawl too. But you weren't like that.
I don't like that.
And I
don't like that at all. You know, and some of your former guests on the show are friends of mine, like Joe.
Mm-hmm.
We feel the same way, man. You lift each other up. I'm not intimidated at all. So I want to mentor. I want to connect people. I want to help you be as successful as possible.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
If you end up taking my job, well, then I wasn't good enough. You know, that's how I've always felt.
That's love.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Now let's take it back to the late 80s. When you started DJing.
Favorite.
When you started DJing, what led you to that? Was that always a passion of yours?
So, love music. Always loved music. My mom was in a band and grew up dancing, singing, and all this stuff. But I found that music and food, because I like to cook and I like to eat too, are the two things that can bring anybody together, man. Every culture, every race, every country, it doesn't matter, every age. And I fell into that because growing up I was nerdy, boy. I didn't. No one invited me to parties. Okay, I'll just say this: I was Charlie Brown, and I found music could connect, and that's what slid me. It was natural. It was. I never thought I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do for a living. It just,
What was your first piece of equipment you bought?
Oh man, I had back then. We had old EV speakers and we had Crown amps, and they were heavy. Everything was heavy, boy.
Oof, that's the downfall about being a DJ.
And albums. We had albums, and then when you moved to CDs, boy, we thought that was fire, but it was heavy. Now everything. Hey, these young DJs, boy, they come in with their deck. That's it.
Yeah, that'll be me.
I know that's you.
With that laptop, I couldn't imagine that, because I even used to make jokes to my DJ friends like DJ Dupe, and she's DJ'd at UMKC a lot too. Yeah. And I always used to tell her, she was like, yeah, you a DJ. And that was back then. I'm like, no, I'm not a DJ. And now I'm DJing. But it's a lot of work that went into at the early stages of DJing.
Yeah.
The equipment is the biggest thing.
Equipment was heavy. The lights were heavy and hot. Now it's, I don't DJ as much for live events. I love to, but I don't do as many live events. But in when we do, man, the sound is popping. I think back, those speakers we had, man, we would get booed out of a place if we had those old raggedy old speakers we first started with. But yep, that was the journey though. And there were good times.
I bet there were some good times. I already know you got good stories. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Oh.
Now, from DJing to you announcing and emceeing, because of course, when I met you, it was you being the voice of the starting lineup and all the things that you have to say, all the mandatory things that you have to say during the games, which is a big pressure as well to make sure you're not screwing those type of things up. And you always did a fabulous job. But when did you find your voice? Because I know when I hopped into radio, my voice kind of sounded a little bit different when I was doing college radio versus me in my adult life.
Right.
So when did you have that come to Jesus moment?
It was probably 2 or 3 years in, maybe. And I just fell into that too. This is the journey of the life, man. You look for open doors, keep yourself open to whatever happens, and you let God just take you. And that's the same with announcing. I got married. I was into theater and acting and producing morning show radio. And I got married to a jock. I mean, like a super athlete jock.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, Lord. She won 3 silver medals at the Olympic Masters
that's cool.
Nationals. Yeah, she's going to World. She's going to World. So she lifts weights, she CrossFit, she plays volleyball.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So when we got married, she was like, "Hun, why don't you announce? Why don't you do sports?"
See, it's always women.
It's always women.
Women are the one putting the bugs in your ear. I'm just saying.
Always.
I love that.
Yeah, she took me there. I didn't know what it was. I'm like, sports announcing. She's like, come on. And I just fell into it. Started with volleyball. exploded, man. I found this is my place.
How did you find your footing to get into the industry? Because I feel like once you get in to doing that, people now know that you do it. But sometimes it can be difficult if
Really
you've never
hard.
had the experience. So how did you navigate that?
Got to find that right person. That's why what you were saying earlier, I want to be that right person. I want to open those doors for the next generation, those people that are wanting to come up and do it. So I had a friend, he was an assistant coach. You may have to start small. It may be $15 a game. Okay. You're like, hey, this is what I want. Everybody wants that big check.
Yeah.
Look, you got to start down here.
Yeah.
So that's how it was. Just open that up. As soon as I started, you're on the right path. Right person, right place, right time. Open doors, boy. So the next person saw me, the next person. And if you've ever been to a game, which you have, that I'm announcing, I've got my own flavor, my own feel, my own brand.
Yeah.
I have trademarked things that I say during the game, and always making it about the athlete and the fans,
course.
never about myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, then it took a couple of years before I started getting my voice, and I work on my voice, getting it deeper, working on it,
How do
keeping
you do
that
that?
style.
How do you do that? Oh, you can't give us the trades.
Well,
the
I'll
secrets.
say it could include some whiskey and cigars,
Lots of that.
but then lots of warm ups.
Yeah.
I got my degree in opera performance and vocal performance and dance. So
Skilled, talented.
when you said 2-step,
I didn't know
we
that.
just had a 2-step. It's my jam.
That's
right?
so crazy.
Throw it to me on right now. Let's go.
I was gonna say, y'all, we gonna play something in a minute. we got the music, we got the Bluetooth. That's
Lord,
all we need. Okay, so when you were in the early journey,
Yeah.
DJing, then you hopped into announcing, and you
Yes.
started with volleyball.
Volleyball.
So at what point were you cruising and you were like, I love this. Let me keep going. Or was that
Instant.
from that
Instant.
the jump? Okay.
From the jump. And then, so I was just an announcer at first, but then I started realizing these stadiums and arenas, the music was terrible. Okay. And we'll get to my passion in a second, but let's just say it was old white guy music, and it was terrible. It was terrible. And so I just happened to tell a client, hey, you know what? I can program, I can DJ while I'm announcing, and that had never been done. In fact, to this day, there are almost no PA announcers, sports announcers that program their own music while they're announcing. So,
Yeah.
but I had a studio, started mixing, doing my own mixes. I paid all the licensing fees for it, and I fell into that. And boy, I love it.
Yeah. And you do a great job of that.
So then when I have someone like you coming in, and you're going to MC during timeouts and in between stuff and the action, and you're going to be playing your stuff, and you've got your own style and your own tunes, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. It's a
then
great
when we
team.
kick back and forth.
Yeah, I miss those. I don't know who needs to book us together, but somebody needs to book us together.
Yes, the Ruse, baby. We got to have a throwback day.
Oh, that would be
and
fire.
have you there.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Light it up.
Yeah, we can do that for like alumni night. That would
Easy.
be perfect. You and KC?
Yes.
Katie?
Coming for you.
Give us a call.
Coming for you.
The whole team, Dr. Brandon Martin.
Yeah.
We're going to be calling you.
Yeah, we will.
Pretty soon. Now, you have been the voice behind a lot of major events. Do you still get butterflies, or what's your ritual to maybe just kind of...
Every single time.
Really?
Yep. I get nervous. You know why? I want to give the best.
Yeah.
I don't care who it's for. I don't care if you call and said, Rich, can you come and be the voice for my little niece's kindergarten thing? I'm still going to be nervous as I just want to give you the best of what I have. So I take that serious. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's a grade school carnival, or if it's, a few years ago, I DJ'd and MC'd and kicked off a Red Friday, 30,000 people kicking off Chiefs season down at Union Station. It was big.
Oh, yeah.
It was right before you got to town.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know where you come from. Oh, you don't have a football team.
Oh, the shade.
I'm sorry.
Cut the cameras.
Hey.
It doesn't matter. I just switch gears to baseball. Because
okay.
11 is always better than 2.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say.
Hey,
And
that's right.
now the playing field is level.
Sort of level. Yeah.
I think so.
So, yeah. So I love it. I get nervous. Go through my routine. I'm actually an introvert, so
I feel like I am too.
You are.
So
you are.
Because it's cool to be kicking it and do all of, but when
I got to be alone.
Yes.
So prior to doing a performance, I have to be alone. I got to recharge the battery,
mentally get right,
the voice, mentally get right, and prepare every single thing. You know, people, they always think we as MCs, we're so good off the cuff. Oh, she can handle it. He can handle it. No, man, I need preparation.
Yeah.
I need a script. I need detail. I need it organized or I'll trip. I mean, I can handle it, but
yeah, preferably.
Oh, yes.
And I get that. And so I've talked to several of our guests that we've had in their industries of having a line of knowing my worth versus I need this for exposure. For you, what is that line? What type of place were you at when you found that line of like, I can't do this as much as I would love to. I have to understand that I have this amount of work behind me. And if I do this for them, then I feel like I need to do all the other 5 things people ask me.
It's tough. And I'm a people pleaser. So you got to find that boundary. And I'm there right now, I think. I'm there right now. So I got to shout out NBA Summer League asked me to come and do next summer. They're just finishing this summer in Vegas. So stuff like that, those things. And I just can't do. You have to close doors. For God to open another door, you got to close a door. So, so you're right. You through the whole journey. Yeah. You got to say goodbye to some things. You got to shut some things down to move to that next level. And it's hard, but you got to stay centered. That's why you got to stay centered. Yeah. You got to find that support group too. I wish I had an entourage. I wish I had a bunch of yes men, but all my close friends are brothers, dear, solid, and they tell me no all the time. They call me out.
Yeah, you got to.
They call me out. This week they called me out on some stuff.
You gonna tell us?
So my daughter is quadriplegic. I adopted 2 kids when they were little, and I full custody took these kids. They both have special needs. She has cerebral palsy. You may have seen her at games. She loves it. So she found Jesus, got saved about 6 months ago, and at my church, and she wanted to get baptized. So I'm trying to set this whole thing up so the most people, I'm trying to get a visual of this, because this girl, she's like, Dad, I don't want to roll out on stage and put a cup poured over me. I'm going to be lifted up out of my chair, and I'm going to be put underwater in the baptistry.
That's right.
So I tried to reschedule her baptism. So just an example.
Unbeknownst to her?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I told her, and she got upset. She was crying. She's like, it's my journey. Hey, babe, you want people, and I was like, you want people to be there to see it, but really I was thinking, I want people to be there to see it.
Right.
But then I met with my dudes, and they're like, bro, what's your problem, dude? Are you crazy? Yeah. This is your girl. This is hers. This is hers. So stuff like that. I
love that. Yeah, I love that.
You know, or they tell me, hey, you can't keep doing everything, dude. You guys close some stuff.
And you do a lot of events.
Yeah, about 250 a year.
Sheesh.
So we got to cut that. So the events are now getting bigger, and we just can't do all the stuff we do.
What's been the favorite event thus far for you, or maybe the favorite sport, or
favorite sport, MMA. UFC fights, MMA fights.
That's
ring announcing and hyping, programming the music and hyping. Oh,
I know they love it then.
But besides that, men's volleyball is amazing.
Really?
And we don't have it here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't.
Park University has men's volleyball. Okay. But NCAA, there's nobody close around here that has NCAA men's volleyball, but it's crazy insane. They love EDM, club, remixes, and they love their announcers to have swag, to call them nicknames. All my calls that you've heard me call, they flip out. Because most men's volleyball players, we've got Americans, but then you've got Brazilians, you've got Dominicans, you have Serbians, Italians. It's crazy. In fact, of all the athletes of all the sports I do, men's volleyball have the biggest, most arrogant egos. And I'm like, you do know you play volleyball, right? But hey, they got
they're out there acting like they're Travis Kelce.
Bigger than all the basketball players. But but I love that sport. But events, man, I just love the event. When everyone is locked, when they're locked and they're feeling that joy and love,
Yeah.
So it could be 50 people, man, and I would love that. Or it could be like, the Red Friday we did.
That's cold. You said 30,000?
There were 30,000 people down at Union Station. Whew. They packed in, and I DJ'd it and MC'd it, got everybody hyped. Yeah, so
I know that was a good time.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah.
Those are pretty good.
And I want to not put a pin in, but draw some attention to what you mentioned as far as MCing and all the aspects, because I think people don't always realize what MCing takes.
Yeah.
Which is why I was like, I'm so happy I have you on here so you can maybe dive into those things, because not just about, let me just read my script or stick to it. You already are going to add your own swag. Like, you got to add your own influence, and you might not read the line the way it's written, so you got to look over the line. I remember the first time I got a script from UMKC, I was like, what in the world?
That's right.
But once I got a hang of it, I was like, this is nothing. This is cool. I was able to get comfortable eventually.
Make it yours. Feel it.
Yeah, but building relationship with the players.
Yeah.
That's important, because they might want you to be like, hey, say my name like this.
Yeah.
And so it's so many different things that you have to do. Building relationships sounds like a big part of MCing and even DJing, because you can't just go out there without knowing anybody.
No. I say, so when I'm working with young people, bringing them up, mentoring them, and I have a whole group now working for me and working with me.
Nice.
We'll get into that in a minute, but it's not about you. So you got to do all the prep, but then one of my gifts that I have, I can read people. Mm-hmm. I have harder time one-on-one with someone, but if I got a crowd, I can feel them.
The energy.
I can feel that energy. So when do we have to cut, go to a commercial break? When do we have to pull the music back? Yeah. I can feel what song needs to be played to hype the players on the team. You get that feel.
That's a big one.
It's huge.
Yeah.
And when to pull it back. You got to know all those things. You got to listen with your eyes. You got to listen with your heart when you're rolling through it. And that's why the greatest performers, entertainers, you can have great talent in the studio and they can cut phenomenal albums.
Absolutely.
But those special people, when they get on stage, and part of that is they feel it. They know. They know. They can feel that crowd, whether it's 400 people or 40,000 people, they feel that, and they'll move and they'll adjust their performance. Yeah. That's it. That's
real.
Everything.
Now, with you being multi-talented, multi-skilled, multi-everything, that's Rich. And that might as well be your middle name. Rich Linden.
There you go.
But with that, I know we're gonna talk about mentorship.
Big time.
This next question might go into that. What is your passion throughout all the things that you have been able to do?
Inclusion. That's it.
Making people feel a part.
Every single person.
Yeah.
So grew up, alcoholic family, classic. People, you've heard the story before. Dad was a drunk. My dad was violent. We lived in a violent house. There was conflict, yelling, cussing. My mom trying to hold it together. And I just didn't have a lot of friends in school, and I wasn't the popular. And, I had this huge pain in my heart. I was always the one over there, back in the corner.
Yeah.
And when I got older and I got into music, I got into food, and I just said, my whole life, I want to bring people together. That's it. Every race, every culture, every age, I want you to feel it and come together. So it's all about inclusion. That's my big jam.
Yeah.
And that's leading to my mentorship. My big pet peeve is in sports anyway, especially in college sports. You'll see some of it in pro sports, but in the college and high school, how many African American announcers do you see? None.
Not
Why?
Not many.
Why? Why is that? So that's just one example. It's like, this is stupid. We have incredible African American talent in athletics coming through high school and stuff. So I have 3 guys now mentoring up. And we're, working with Joe Mack and trying to find talent and be like, open that door, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to love the day when someone calls and they said that, Rich, they took your job. We want them. Hey.
That's real though.
Hey.
Yeah.
I did my job.
Yeah.
If I can open those doors and mentor anybody, man. It's, my daughter's in a wheelchair, she's quadriplegic. I want opportunities for her.
Absolutely.
See my shirt, repping the KC Mo Rainbow.
Yeah.
Nothing. You should have an opportunity to be who you are and what you want to do, man. Follow that passion. So that's my deal about mentoring.
Yeah. And so you do have a group of people that you mentor.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
I do.
cool. Shout out to the entire group. I mean, you want to name them? I don't know how big the group is.
Yeah, man.
Send them some shout outs.
You think about James and Aaron and Bobby and Phil, all these guys I've mentored, and so not only when I mentor this people, I pay them. So I'm paying you as I'm mentoring you. I'm paying you. So, and now one of them, he landed. He is now the announcer for the Missouri Tigers.
Oh wow, that's major! Congrats.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But that has to feel good for you.
Feels good.
Yeah.
Feels really good.
Yeah.
And the fact of he sees where he came from, so he's going to be paying it forward too. Mm-hmm. And he has that gratitude to me.
Yeah.
So cool, man.
And that's why I mentioned when I first met you, you gave me inclusive vibes. Like you were like, hey, you can go ahead, do your thing. It made me feel comfortable to be like, do your thing. Because I feel like when I've done events, and you probably have had similar experience, but I had to find a balance between, okay, they booked me for this event. Maybe it's a formal event. Maybe it's a nonprofit event. Maybe it's a gala. But they saw me in a space where it was a little bit more chill, casual.
Right.
So I have battled before with, do you want me or do you want me toned down? Like, which one do you want? you want me to
legit
be legit?
question.
I've had people that was like, no, we want you to be you.
Right.
And when you meet other people that are in similar industries that are like, do you? Don't worry about it. It makes you feel comfortable to actually reach your potential and try different things. You don't feel like you have to imitate and be anybody else.
Right. But you bring a good point, though. You can be you, just in a different set. You can be you in a different setting.
Mm-hmm. And it's hard sometimes to figure that out. Like, okay, how do they
like,
want
this
me?
is still me.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm a little more formal, or this is just me. So last year, I DJ'd, you're going to laugh, I DJ'd 2 killer events. I DJ'd the Latino soccer coaches of the world event.
Nice. I've never even heard of that before.
What do you even, look at me.
I thought you had a little Latino in you.
Hey, baby. I didn't know. Yes. So I was honored, and we crushed it. Mm-hmm. So you'll see me in a different, when I'm with that group.
Of course.
But still you.
Yeah, but you're just adapting to certain spaces, but you're not.
It's a legit point, though. You got to ask the clients who want you, hey, what do you want? Mm-hmm. What do you want?
Yeah.
And then, but it's all going to be you shining through.
Yeah. With this day and age, I just thought about this as you were mentioning being yourself. Social media plays a role in that too. Mm-hmm. How you're perceived, how you portray yourself. And I really feel like since COVID, honestly, everybody's been racing to be creators of content.
Oh, yeah.
On social media.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Because honestly, and I mention this a lot to some of the people that I work with, is if people don't see you do it, they think it didn't happen.
Right.
Like, you can do a major event, but if you don't have pictures, you don't have a video of it.
Yeah.
The other people on social media are like, oh, I didn't know they did that. How did you not know? Everyone else knows, but you don't know. So have you felt a need to kind of form into a more of a content creator than maybe what you were before?
I have, and I hate that part. It's draining. For an introvert, it's draining, boy. And there's times where you're just like, I can't. There are so many things that people see on social media, like, man, hey, you haven't even seen all of it, but I couldn't do it. I didn't have it. But I do part of the mentoring. So I hire young people, and I have them come, and I mentor them in social media content.
Oh, really?
Content creation.
Nice. What
I want, how to do it. We take them all through. I have a phenomenal person that's like genius at it. She'll train them up, and then I pay them to come to the events. So if I'm doing a gala or an event for someone, I got a little crew, a little posse, and they're out. They're doing stuff for me, but they're also doing stuff for my client. Mm-hmm. And we throw it into a folder, and we tell our client, there you go.
Yeah.
We're using our influence to raise money for whatever cause we're at, whatever. But yeah, it's draining. And you know what? It's crazy. Things are so toxic now, as you know. It's nuts. Yeah. I finally, this past year, thought I made it. I have very thin skin. Mm-hmm. I do. I finally made it because this year I have so many followers that some people who are dissing me that don't even know me. I'm like, hey, man, what? Okay, Rich, shut up. Yeah. These clowns, they're just going to jump on. But for me, I'm always trying to see when you have all the following that you have, and I have other friends in radio and television industry, where do you draw the line between, I'm really careful, like my brand and image is all about being positive, being funny, lifting people up, energy, that. So that's stuff.
Yeah.
You want to hear about how I feel about this country right now and politics? We talk about that. But I have other friends of mine, like, they're mad at me for not hammering that voice on social media. And they're like, are you you're not doing enough, and you're a coward. You're not. Hey, that's just not my deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a good question.
Walk
too.
with me. So I'm like, where do you draw that line? Where do you decide?
Yeah.
I've taken heat, but for the most part, it's like, no, I get more. It's like, bro, you walk with me, man. I show up. If you don't know where I stand politically,
then you don't know me,
or religiously, then you don't know.
Yeah, and I feel like too, your lifestyle should exhibit that.
Yes.
Like, it shouldn't come as a shock. If you did voice it, we shouldn't be like, oh, what?
You're like, I knew.
Like, your lifestyle should exhibit where you would feel, comfortable. You already are a positive person, and you want to include everybody. When we talked about it, just mentoring and those type of things. So in my head is like, I don't need you to speak on it, because I believe I know where you stand.
You probably know.
Yeah, I believe I know where you stand with it. But that's a good question too, is since everyone has a voice on social media now, people are looking at people like, you need to speak up. And it can feel uncomfortable, because it's like, well, that's not really my brand on speaking on political matters or even religious matters, because there's millions of other people that are doing the same thing.
They're doing the same thing.
Let's let them do it.
Y'all do it. I pray for you. I support you. Y'all do it. Not my deal. Come over to the Linden Lounge, my house. So I've fed inclusion. We've entertained and fed so many people at our house. I'm actually
now
I
need an invite to the house.
Girl,
where my
you
plate at?
decide when you come. This is right up your alley. We eat like old people. 4:30. We'll have dinner.
Oh, nice.
You're ready to be done.
I go to sleep by a decent time for the morning show.
Our house is on Yelp now. It's on Yelp. It's on Yelp.
People are leaving reviews.
Yes, on Google. It's Google. You can Google Linden Lounge and you can find directions to get to my house. I'm not even lying.
This is crazy.
Now
I gotta.
I think we have like over 3,000 check-ins just to my house.
What?
Like, you want to talk life? If you're down, if you're up, if you got a promotion, if you're feeling low, if you're wanting mentoring, come to my house, baby.
That's crazy.
I was a regional finalist on MasterChef a few years ago, and because I just love to cook and music, baby.
What's your favorite meal to prepare?
Whatever you love the most. I love Cajun.
Like
I love Cajun.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
I love island food. I love Caribbean.
I'm not too spicy. I don't care too much for spicy. Too spicy.
So here's the crazy
Cajun
part. Little Cajun isn't always like blazing hot. It's just got packed with flavor. Same with Caribbean food. It's not doesn't have to be like, you're always thinking spicy, man. It's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
But even jerk's not doesn't have to be that
bad.
spicy.
It's not that bad.
You can kick it up, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, I love it.
Don't invite me if you kicking it up a notch like that.
No, we'll take you at your level where you're at.
Yeah, give me mild.
Right on.
I don't even do buffalo sauce. Buffalo sauce not spicy. It's just I'm not a fan.
Here's the problem. My kids. So I adopted 2 kids from 2 different moms. So I got this kid adopted them full custody when they were little, and then I waited a long time to get married, and then my wife has a kid from another marriage. So we got 3 kids in our house. None of them have the same parents. I always thought it was funny. I used to say, man, I got 3 kids from 3 different women. And then one day my wife's like, that's a fool. She goes, shut up, dude.
Yeah,
I hate that.
saying.
She goes, how about if I start saying, I got 3 kids from 3 different men? I go, that's not funny. She goes, yeah, it's not funny.
See?
But we do. They love it, but they love hot, spicy. Oh, my God, dude. They love it. My wife loves it. So I have to cook a meal for me.
Okay. And then you fix theirs, and you get a little heavy-handed when it comes to this.
Yeah, but so my wife's her whole family's from Louisiana.
Okay.
So, like, for example,
yeah, she
we would have,
likes spice then. Oh, yeah.
So we would always have we started hosting a Fat Tuesday party at our house.
This is crazy.
But
the more you know.
Dude, we would have, it was just on Tuesday. We called it an open house, Fat Tuesday. We'd have like 200 people show up at our house for, I made gumbo. I made red beans and rice gumbo. We'd have king cake. So.
Oh, yeah, got to have a king cake.
and we'd have hurricanes,
Mm-hmm.
but I was spending like $1,000, $2,000 just to feed
I bet.
these fools that are coming over to have
Yeah.
food.
You're over there turning
So,
water into wine.
Introvert, man. We're like, hey,
Having that cutoff.
hey, you guys go. I'll meet you somewhere for Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, and I know your schedule's already crazy, so
Craziness.
you got all of that working.
Mm-hmm.
How have you always been able to have that work-life balance, especially with you having several kids in the house and then getting married? Because I'm still super focused on my career, so marriage is not something that I'm like is coming up in 5 years for me.
Yeah, I wasn't looking.
That's not what I'm thinking about. You know, I'm sure things will work out eventually, but to me, that just seems like a lot. How have you been able to manage going to events and wifey
Crazy.
not being upset about it?
Right? Well, you married the right person. Okay. Waited a long time. Your soulmate doesn't care. In fact, so we were talking about a friend of mine, and I will not mention his name, but his wife tripping, boy. She wants him there, at the house all the time and stuff. I married someone who's like, hey, oh, you going to be gone for 5 days? Cool.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to watch what I want to watch. Love Island and the Kansas City Royals every night. She's like, so you got to have that right person.
Mm-hmm.
So she does. And she'll let me know. She's like, hey, you're gone all the time, man.
To come back home and settle down for a week or so.
Yeah. So you got that partnership.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Mm-hmm.
When I was single, raising 2 kids, that was hard.
Yeah, that
one
has
was
to be.
quadriplegic. She's in a wheelchair. And the other one, his dad was a drug dealer and his mom did drugs,
man.
and he was drug baby. So he had some emotional stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it was always exciting in the house.
Find the right soulmate, y'all.
Yes.
You heard it here
Take
first.
your time.
Take your time. Don't rush stuff. I want to ask you, we do have a lot of people that listen that are just interested in getting into different things. And
Mm-hmm.
one of the reasons why I ended up doing the MCing was because I've always just tried things.
Yeah.
I never really knew what I wanted to do when I first came to Kansas City. I just tried stuff, and I also had people that were honestly just passing the baton. You included. They were just like, hey, here's this. Here's an idea. Hey, here's a gig. All of those type of things. So I just accepted them, tried things, and I was like, okay, maybe I don't want to do this ever again. But to someone that is interested in doing just kind of live events, whether that is announcing, emceeing, even kind of like the manager of it all, anything that's within that space, what would be some advice you would give them to trying to get in and try something new?
Now, well, the first thing you got to know is you're not going to get paid right out the gate. You got to know. If this is your passion you love, volunteer. I mean, there's all kinds of charities in town that desperately need good people that will show up, and that's the quickest and easiest. You say, hey, I want to volunteer. You got a fundraiser coming up. You got a gala coming up. You got something. Just show up. Just show up real quick. And I weed them out. You know, I say I mentor people. I hire people all the time to help do my events all the time. I got people say, Rich, I want to do this. All right. Well, you got to show up first.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised how many people won't. They don't want to. They want to be on stage. They don't want to be there 4 hours ahead of time, running cord and wires and stuff.
To me, like, that's when the magic happens.
Yes. So, I would tell them, find a charity, find a church. You know, there's so many opportunities now. Yeah. But you gotta take that leap, and you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that multi-million-dollar contract right out of the gate.
Yeah.
That's the problem with social media. Everybody wants to be a content creator and make that money. Guess what? It's hard. When people are like, Mr. Beast, man, he worked hard
to get to where
it didn't happen just immediately. Mm-mm. So it's opportunities. You know, you got people like me. You got other places you can intern at, volunteer at, and if you're responsible and you show up, you got those ideas and that drive. Boom. Yeah. You won't stay low long. You'll kick. Yeah. You'll kick up. People will want you.
And you mentioned getting to an event early. I always tell people, you ain't got to always show up early. But if you want to make a lasting impression or find opportunities,
right.
If you happen to be at like a live event early before everybody else, they might just grab you and say, hey, my person didn't show up or whatever, and now you got a chance. And that happens a lot. Like a lot of times when I was doing events in college, I just was getting into rooms because I was there ahead of time.
That's right.
And I knew somebody and I was just dangling around and they would be like, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, what else you need?
Yeah, that's it.
But that is the segue.
Yeah.
And then content-wise, I see people capitalize off moments because if you get those type of moments, snap a picture, get somebody to snap you something, And now it can, the perception of what you just did might be 10 times what really happened.
Right.
And now that just sells you more for people to see, oh, they were on this big stage. Maybe you just were on there for 2 minutes, but it doesn't matter.
That's right.
It's about how you, maximize every opportunity.
So much easier now than it was maybe 20 years ago.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
But, so just know what your passion is and just do it.
Mm-hmm. Have you had a industry that surprised you when you have dabbled in it? I know you've worked in NASCAR.
Yeah, NASCAR. Hey.
NCAA.
Yeah.
MLB, of course.
Yep.
Any industry that you have experienced that when you got into it or did a live event, you were like, I did not expect this. I see this on TV all the time, and it's just completely changed my mindset about it.
All of it. It's all crazy. When you know this, when you get in, you're like, hey, and I tell the young people that are coming up, so many jobs, so many places. Not everybody can be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
Not everybody can be spinning, but you got sound engineers, sound techs, lighting. You got PR people, social media content people, handlers. And when I found out what's a handler, those are just production assistants that handle celebrities, that handle Deona Hustle. And she's a big shot. They'll handle her, make sure she gets on stage, make sure she has a water, make sure she
snacks now.
Got the snacks, make sure she's ready. Yeah. All of that was overwhelming and so cool, man. I love that. I volunteered. There was a big event a few weeks ago, and it was a leadership seminar all day. Some big shot, like the owner of the Savannah Bananas was there. Some guys like that.
Yeah.
I just volunteered to come and be their handler.
Nice.
I spent a day making sure they were here to here, got picked up at their hotel, made it to the venue, got water. That in and of itself. Open doors. Instantly open doors.
Oh, I bet it did.
So I tell everybody. But yeah, the industry. There's some
because the business side can make people lose their passion. I had an interview the other day with Randy Raquel Robinson and Tisha Campbell. They both been on so many different movies and TV screens. Yeah. Tisha with Martin, Wendy with The Game, Steve Harvey Show. And one thing that they had said was to remember why you started in whatever you're in, because the politics, the business could get so messy that you're just like, why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Have you had moments where you had to kind of come back and be like, okay,
all the time,
this is getting a little bit crazy for whatever reason, and now I need to find a way to recenter myself, or I'm out of this?
Yeah, man. If you don't stay grounded, you got to stay grounded. You got to have that faith. I have my faith, but yours may be something different. But you got to stay grounded and find that faith, because otherwise, and it comes down to when I'm doing too much, you get strung out, you get thin. Then I start taking things personal. Thinking people coming at me, then they're not. Thinking someone betrayed me, and I'm like, boy, nobody betrayed you.
You're just tired.
You're just tired, man. You're gone, dude. Go lay down. But you do have people that will cut you, and that part that sucks, man. That part of the business, because I just come from the standpoint that everybody's cool and nice, and like you came to him, Casey. I'm like, come on, let's go. Come on, somebody. Let's lift her up. And now look at her in the morning. Yeah. Now I get to start my morning. Yeah. Get up early, do a little Bible reading, do a little meditation prayer, get the dog, throw on the morning show.
Yep. And we got Rich's voice on too. I heard you drop the other day.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah. My pleasure. And so now you get to do that. But yeah, the business part of it. Yep. Yeah, Wendy and Tish, some people let you down, and they're going to. And that's when you have to go back. Why do I do this? You got to go back to your faith. And you got to go back to that path, man.
Yeah.
You get tripped up and all that. Oh, dude, it'll eat you alive, as you know.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Now, since you have done a lot of events, I'm sure you've had some moments that were like, oh, things are going sideways, meaning like tech. Like maybe a mic went out.
All the time.
Maybe there's no music. So I've seen people be in moments where everything's going wrong. It's not their fault, but they're either the DJ or the host, and they might have to find a way to just kind of bring the crowd together and it not seem so sudden of a stop. So say you do have an event, or maybe there has been a situation where things are going wrong, music is going, and you just have you and your voice. Do you have a go-to line, or how would you try to just
Depends on the situation.
Get things together?
Humor, if I can use humor. That is the hardest part. If you're the talent, but also you're the executive producer, you're running inside, man, I'm blowing up. I'm ready to rip people. I'm ready to start yelling, but everybody that's there, they just see me in a flashy outfit and they just want the smiles.
Yep.
You got to smile. You got to be cool. But the people that work for me now, my crew, they usually know.
They're like, oh, something's brewing.
Well, because as soon as something goes wrong, hey, stuff's going to happen.
Yeah, it is.
But be prepared. Have your patch cords, your cables right. Get that routine. Show up early. Have your stuff set, man. Hey, but yes, we do have. It's great. It happens everywhere. Even big shot, like, the past inauguration in January.
What happened?
Who was singing? It wasn't Kelly Clarkson. Who was singing there?
It was. I think it was Kelly.
And
the thing was off or something.
Audio was completely off.
Yeah.
Her audio track didn't. Hey, these are big shot production people, and so she had to sing a cappella. Mm-hmm. It happens even at the highest level. Now, when I saw that, I laughed so hard, man, for multiple reasons. But it was great to see this huge production. Hey,
it happens. Yeah.
But, yeah. So yes, got to have humor, got to feel the situation, and bottom line is nothing's going to be perfect. I aim for perfection,
of course,
but nothing's going to be perfect. So you just got to realize, people, we're just all here, baby. And I usually hey, we're all here together. It's cool. It's cool. Hey, you may not remember this. I try to block it out, but we did an event that kind of went off the rails too, just a couple of years ago, when it was like, oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. I had to leave.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, Rich, what is going on? I'm like, hey, I'm not there. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can. I don't know, handle it. Yeah. So I had to put the hammer down and tell everyone that she was in charge. Whatever she wanted, she was in charge. But I had to tell, oh man, dude.
Yeah, we made some changes. I think it all ended well.
It was nuts.
But yeah,
it was nuts.
It was a lot of different changes that happened. But those type of things do happen, and keeping your cool is a big part. Because I've seen people like flip out in the midst, and it's like, if you're the person that has to wrangle everybody back in, you gotta keep it cool, because they're gonna be as cool as you are, even if things are going to hell.
Yeah.
If they see you're losing your mind, now everybody else is losing their mind. Yeah.
Imagine if you're set up for a beautiful R&B hip hop crowd, and you got everybody, and I get you, and I got it. And then all the people that show up are like redneck NASCAR people, and you're like, hey man, I don't know what we're gonna do. These people,
we gotta switch the playlist.
I'm going to have to play some Cotton Eye Joe or something. I don't know what's happening in here.
Yeah.
But then the venue was up. Oh, it was crazy. So that happens. And then you just.
Yeah. Those moments definitely happen. You just got to move on. That was going to be what I was going to ask you next, is lessons you've learned thus far, outside of, wanting to include everybody in that mentorship and wanting to continue to pass the baton. What have been some other lessons that the microphone or the DJ booth have taught you?
Recently, I'm trying to mellow a little bit. So people that work for me and work with me, they know a perfectionist. I demand. I'm not a jerk. I expect you to do your job, be prepared, and do it well. If you're not, we're going to have problems, and it's going to be ugly.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to relax a little more. Well,
that's nice of you. I get it, though, because if I expect this level out of me, then if we're working together, I would prefer that person to deliver that same type of energy.
Yeah.
Because it's only right, because now I'm feeling like I'm doing my job and yours. And that's not fun.
Right. So I've had to relax. Hey, relax, dude. It's okay. It's okay, man. The mic went out for a bit. Hey.
It happens.
It happens. As long as you know that everyone's doing their best, they're prepared, they're doing their best, hey, just be cool. That's been my biggest life lesson just this past year. Hey,
be cool. I've had a couple events where, I've had several events where, because a lot of times me and Brian be shining to do stuff together.
Right.
And the people will be in the know that we're doing it together. And then we'll get there and they're like, we only have one mic.
Oh,
Well,
that's when you're gonna see me blow. Like, what kind of fool?
yeah, and
what
I
do you
don't
think?
and I don't take no for an answer. So that's also how I am. Is you can tell me this, but I'm going to ask somebody else. And so I had that happen at 2 events recently. The last event they were able to just give me a mic. I just asked the actual sound people, and they gave me 2. So I don't know what the other person might have mentioned, but they had no problem giving me 2.
Yeah.
The event prior to that, there was a complete misunderstanding of who was going to be on stage, and I'm like, well, I'm not. I was told I was going to be here, so I'm not going to bow out,
Right.
and just say,
I took my time.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not going to bow out of doing it, but they were like, well, you all can do it, but we only have 1 mic, and it was like 3 of us at the time. One person was like, I'm cool, you guys can do it. And I'm like, okay, cool, but at the same moment, I'm like, well, we have to figure something out, and I asked questions.
Yes.
And then they were like, okay, here's another mic, because you all have it.
Yes.
Just get it together.
Yes.
But it's a hassle sometimes being hosting and being on stage and people not taking you seriously unless you are that celebrity talent.
Right.
And have the handler. Because if you're going to them directly,
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's not as serious as this is Beyonce's handler.
Right. You're like, what? Yes.
Yeah. So sometimes you do have to lay the hammer down and
Yeah,
be
yeah.
like, no, I need this.
Definitely
like,
have to.
if you all ask for me to be here, somebody asked for me to be here, provide what we need, and we can get the show on the road.
But also, getting back to you said you and Brian do a lot together. Having a partner that's so cool, man. I don't know. You guys may hate each other's guts, but it doesn't show up, baby. It shows up like you are like this.
Not at all.
And that's huge. So when stuff goes sideways, you got that person, you're back and forth with them, handle it. And which one? I already know the answer. Okay.
What?
He's way more chill and relaxed than you.
Not at all.
No?
Opposite.
Really?
He's shout out to the big homie Brian B. Shining. No, he's a Leo. And when I say that, I mean he's dramatic a little bit. Good respect for dramatic. I love you, big homie. But like, I'm calm. I'm very calm. All the jobs I've ever had, they always be like, you're just so calm under pressure, because it's no reason to get
my producer director
irate.
Calm.
Be
I
cool.
fly, dude. I'm a drama.
Yeah.
I'm a drama queen.
I'm
RuPaul's Drag Race on a regular basis. I flip out. I flip on everything. My producer director's like, just
be cool.
Cool. She's like, relax, dude. What's your problem? And she lets me fly out the handle.
Yep. And that's normally, I'm the producer in that sense, because that's normally how I am with B. I'm like, what's going on? Da, 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 da. He might be a little bit more on 10. I'm just chill. But I also just don't show that card. So if I am in a position where I'm showing you that I'm upset, I must be lit.
It must be bad.
Yeah. Because I just,
all right.
I'm the chill one.
Okay, Brian. I feel you, man.
So y'all the twins. Y'all the ones that's like that, like that. And I'll say too, before we wrap up a little bit, is one thing that I know you have the Linden group, and I know you have worked with other people. Like, we have worked together in certain instances, but you still had we weren't doing the same thing exactly.
Right.
Like, you were announcing, you own that space, and I was more so engaging with the crowd. So we still had 2 different roles that we played, but we still ultimately worked together. But when I came into working mornings, that was a transition for me, because it's always been me.
Yeah.
Maybe doing stuff with other people, but it was always just me counting on myself. And so when you do go into a space where, and I'm an only child too. So I'm like, don't say it like that. So so that was something that I had to adjust to. It wasn't hard with him. Like, it was easy because we already had a friendship. But that was something that I was like, I remember the first day I came to him, it was like when we first had started. And this just shows you I had no siblings. But I thought about it. I was finna go to the vending machine. Now, normally I just go to the vending machine. Like, I'm a grown woman. I'm just finna go do what I'm gonna do. Don't ask nobody. Cool. But I said, would you like something from the vending machine? Now, that might seem so minute, but it's the fact that I don't consider other people in certain instances just because I've never had to.
Never had to.
But it was just me. That was a point when I realized me being a team player, because I'm like, this is my co-host, and we're going to probably do a lot of events together. And I'm going to lean on him. He's going to lean on me. And
here's my little secret. Yeah. I crave connection. I love doing something with someone. I love having a partner, whether it's on stage or not. Most of the time, I'm the auctioneer or the MC or the DJ. But I love that. I love having that person.
Yeah.
I love that relationship, that kick. When you have that person, the audience feels it.
They do.
You know, they're like, oh, okay, these two are boom.
On fire.
They're on fire together. They care about each other.
Yeah.
And it shows, and they're feeding off each other, and it just blows up. So I actually love that.
Yeah.
But most people wouldn't. They think I'm just want to be me, be the guy. No.
You're already the guy without having to be.
Yeah, I don't.
The blazer, the shades. Okay, wait, where the shades at?
Yeah, man, I should have wore it.
Yeah,
I should have kicked it up.
I know.
Next year, I'll come back.
Yeah. We might not have
I'll
to
come
wait
back in season.
Yes, we don't might not have to wait back to
come
the
back in season
end of the
go.
year.
So I have.
We gotta put our shades on for. Yep.
I have a sunglass fetish. I have. I think
I'm
like.
surprised you don't have a sponsorship yet.
I have like 37 pairs. One for each outfit. I like. I would wear those right there that
You
you're
like
wearing.
those, eh?
Oh, I would crush those right now. And you know what? I have an outfit. Perfect
to
for
match
that.
this.
Yes.
I bet.
Yes. So I got 3 places I shop. One's in Kansas City, one's in New Orleans, and one's in Vegas.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm trying to get on rich status.
You got to
Soon.
go. We gotta go. Let's go shopping.
Yeah. See,
Let's have a day. Let's go eat some food. Let's go
Rich is
shopping.
talking my language now.
Let's go.
Well, I appreciate you being a guest. Before you go, you've given us a lot of words of wisdom. Has there been anything in your life that you feel like you would go back and redo?
Boy. Yes. Yep. There's a lot.
Is there something
I struggle all the time, even now, feeling like I'm a failure. So
really?
I would go back and give myself more grace.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would go back and kick it up a notch. I got these kids, and I don't regret that, but it took me down a different path. I got off radio. I was performing opera. I was touring. I would have liked to tip back in.
Can we hear the opera voice, or you don't do that anymore?
I don't do that anymore.
Aww,
occasionally,
I was gonna say,
occasionally I'll do a little singing, little Les Mis or something. But yeah, I would like to go back and kick that in. But no regrets. But just giving yourself grace, because I'm really hard on myself.
Yeah. I am too, and I have a lot of friends in my corner that's like, yo, do you not see what you're doing? So, and that's how I'm looking at you when you're saying that. I'm like, do you not see the 25 years of experience in literally every type of entertainment industry in every professional league? But I get it. When you're in it, you don't feel like that. You feel like it's always a missed opportunity out there.
Yeah, right. It's like, I could do more. I could do more. Mm-hmm. I got another 25, baby. Let's go.
Absolutely.
I'm going to keep kicking it like Carter Broadcast, okay?
Yeah, 75.
Hey, that documentary was hot.
It was good.
Oh, man. I cried.
Really?
I watched it. Oh, yeah.
It was very educational. I learned a lot of stuff that I didn't know about it either.
Yeah, because you didn't grow up in God's country, in the golden times of Kansas City.
I did grow up in St. Louis. You said God's country. So
there we go. We pray for the STL.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Oh, it's always love from KC to STL, STL to KC, as always.
Yes.
What are you looking forward to the most in the future?
Bigger stages for me. Bigger stages. Bigger audiences. It's coming really soon. Like talking about the summer league. Yeah.
And that's with the NBA.
Yeah.
So
NBA summer league.
That's going to be major
next summer. But
so
bigger stages,
you need somebody
bigger
to
opportunities.
If you need somebody to pack your mic, just let me know.
Hey,
let me know a date I can meet you in Vegas.
We'll bump DJ Joe. I know, I love you, DJ Joe, man. He's hot.
Oh, shout out to DJ Joe.
He's a hot DJ in Vegas, and he does everything.
Oh, the DJ Joe from Kansas City?
Nope.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm not too familiar.
This dude became friends with me. He's in Vegas, but he does summer league, but he also goes like to Europe and does like Formula One DJing and stuff.
Oh, that's cold.
He's phenomenal. Again, I'm in Vegas doing basketball, March Madness. I'm announcing, but they have me playing music and mixing, but they're like, okay, we got this DJ like you. Mm-hmm. And they're like, he's going to be playing. I'm like, oh man, first time I'm playing one of my mixes. It's a little Beyonce mixed with some Doja Cat.
Like it.
I'm playing a little, and then I go to kick to him. He matches my beat.
And
seamlessly went right in. I'm like, and he's just smiling. I'm like, baby, let's go. Yeah, but we'll bump him. We'll get you up there. That's my next thing. Okay, we don't have enough minority representation on a microphone in sports. Mm-hmm. We definitely don't have enough women. Like why?
I've been trying to get back into it.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, You ain't gotta say no
Why is there an
word
old
with me.
white guy announcing, women's basketball and stuff?
When that old white guy's cool, I understand why. You draw the people.
Yeah, you draw what you draw.
But you know
what I'm saying overall.
Absolutely.
Let's go. So
Yeah.
thank
Right.
you.
And we will team up sometime soon.
Yeah,
I don't know what gig it is. We still need to do lunch and just recatch up on all the things like we did last time and see what
Say the word.
What's on your calendar and what's on mine. And then we gotta get you on Hustle and Shine in the morning too.
Hey, I'm an early morning guy. Get up at 4 every morning. So
Jeez, we wake up at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought I was the early bird.
Oh, no,
he's
love
the
it.
one catching the worm.
I love it. So all right, we'll be there. We'll circle back.
Sounds like a plan. Rich Linden.
There.
We're back, season 2. Stop for Hustle.